Hey guys, Mrs. Storm checking in for another reading challenge day. So let's go to our card and see where we're at today. All right, so we have quite a few filled in already, which is awesome. So today we are going to be reading to a stuffed animal. And I brought 3 stuffed animals for you guys. I have Grumpy, Giraffe, and Smokey the Bear. So they're going to be enjoying our story with us. And our story today is called Who's Got the Apple? And this one is super, super fun. So as I'm reading it, I want you guys to look on every page for this apple here. Okay? It's going to be hiding about. So keep your eyes peeled for it. Here we go. Who's got the apple? All right, do you see the apple here? There it is. A man in a striped suit was walking past a fruit store. A juicy apple would taste good, he thought, and he went inside to buy one. Since it was April Fool's Day, the storekeeper decided to play a joke. He gave the man a plastic green apple, telling him to let it ripen. Keep your eyes peeled. Then the storekeeper went outside to see how his giant red apple was doing. He was sure it would win first prize at the county fair. The man in the striped suit went home with his plastic green apple. He did not know that he had been fooled. Everything good is worth waiting for, he said, after putting his apple on the windowsill so that it could ripen in the sun. The man began to work on his model ship. Soon he was so busy he did not even see his parrot fly to the windowsill. The parrot accidentally knocked the apple down onto an old woman's head. She screamed so loudly she scared her kitten, who ran up a tree. A boy named Tommy was walking by just then, and the old woman yelled at him for throwing the apple. Tommy ran home crying. As he crossed the street, he did not look where he was going. The school principal had to jam his foot on the brake to avoid hitting him. The principal's car swerved and hit the storekeeper's fence. The storekeeper and the principal were both so furious that they paid no attention to Bert, who was riding to school on his bicycle. If I take that big apple to my teacher, maybe she'll give me a good grade, thought Bert, and he picked the storekeeper's prize apple. But Bert's teacher did not even look at the apple. She was angry because the children were not in their seats. The children were looking out the window at a policeman. "Did any of you see a man with a beard and sunglasses?" shouted the policeman. Have you guys seen him? "Here he is!" cried Bert. "You'd better hurry or he'll get away." As the thief ran out of the room, he could not resist stealing the apple. But in the hallway, the thief bumped into the school principal and the apple went flying out the window. It was caught by a fireman on his way to rescue the old woman's kitten, which would not come down from the tree. Wow, what a huge apple, thought the fireman as he took a bite. On his way up the ladder, he put the apple on a windowsill so that he would have both hands free to rescue the kitten. Just then, the man in the striped suit stopped work. "Look at that apple," he exclaimed. "It ripened much faster than I thought it would." Is that the same apple, guys? But he was a little annoyed at his parrot for taking a bite out of it. "Shame on you," he said. "You should know better." Then the man in the striped suit went out for a walk. "This is the juiciest apple I've ever tasted," he said to himself. Do you guys see him? Here's the other half of the town. Huh, check out this. There's the thief going to the police station. When he saw the storekeeper fixing his fence, he said, "I must thank you for this delicious apple." The storekeeper was puzzled. "That looks like my prize apple," he thought. He turned around and looked at his apple tree. "My prize apple!" he cried. "It's gone!" The man in the striped suit went on his way, while the storekeeper sat under his apple tree and thought and thought. He just couldn't figure out what had happened. But wouldn't you be surprised if he could? There goes the man in the striped suit, enjoying his apple. The end. I think they liked the story. All right, my friends, thanks for tuning in for another day of our reading challenge, and I will see you guys tomorrow, all right? Bye.